Hey happy people. So today we are going to try to make a chickpea tofu. Tofu is soy, and I try to stay away from that as much as possible in this day and age. Like, if you don't grow everything and cook it, you kind of have soy and stuff. They put it in everything, like everything. But I'm going to make my own chickpea tofu, so that way when I come across recipes that do have tofu in it, I will already have a tofu recipe ready for that. So today I have here, this is 2 cups of chickpea flour, and I got 1.5 tablespoons of the cluck cluck bouillon, because we're going to try to make this a chicken flavor tofu. Alright, I'm going to stir that up there first. Try to break up some of these clumps of the chickpea flour. Man, I'm telling you, chickpea flour, it just go hard. It do not want to act right. Alright, so now I got 2 cups. Yeah, 2 cups of water here. This is spring water. I also have 3.5 cups in this pot right here. This pot is warming up here, so that way when we get it poured in there. Alright, 2 cups. I'm trying to do a little at a time here, see if I can get this mixed in. Get some of these lumps out. Alright, I think that is as good as it's going to get. My soul say yes, because I get tired of whisking. So, now, we're going to bring our pot over here. Alright, we're going to just pour this all in there. Now we're just going to continue to whisk this until we get a nice glossy, like thick, glossy paste here, I do believe. It's going to start to thicken up. You'll start seeing lumps, but just keep on stirring. Definitely got to cook the chickpea flour. You do not want that rawness in your end product. Alright, turn that off, and we're just going to continue to stir here just a little bit longer. Do a good 5 minutes on this. Alright, so now I got a nice glossy, I think. I don't know if y'all can see that for all the steam. I got a nice glossiness on there. So I'm just going to taste a little bit just to make sure the rawness has been cooked out of the chickpea flour. And it has. Alright, so now we're going to pour this in our container here. See if I can do this without burning myself. Alright, try to spread it out, but I don't think it's going to look pretty on top because it's already starting to set. So just try to do the best you can. Alright, so now I'm going to let this, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator with a top on it here. Still kind of bland. But tofu doesn't have any flavor that I know of, really, that I've ever tasted. But, alright, put a lid on it. Well, not quite yet on the lid because it's still hot. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator like this for about an hour or so, just until it firms up enough for you to be able to flip it out and cut it up. And I'll be back in about an hour. Alright, so I am back. It has been about an hour for my tofu here. So as you can see from the top here, it has a little skin on it. It has some push to it. There is some water off in there. I wanted to show you guys. Like, there's some liquid, but not a whole lot. Like, can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can. Anyway, alright, so now we're going to turn this out. There we go. It has that tofu soft feel, but still firm, not breaking apart. So, as you can see, it is wet, like I said. There is moisture. So we're just going to pat it down a little bit here with a towel. Alright, a little cut here. Let's see. I'm not that great at cutting straight lines. I mean, that looks tofu-y. Y'all see that? You can see the flakes from the Cluck Cluck bouillon. It looks pretty tofu-y to me. It has that feel. Kind of breaks apart like that. Alright. So now, I have some tofu. Oh, some tofu. I have chickpea tofu that I can substitute for all the soy tofu. So I don't have to worry about that. Cut these into some bite-sized pieces there. I might do like a sesame tofu. That's basically what I was thinking about. But see that? Alright, so now that is it, people. I am just going to put this back in this container here. I'm going to put a paper towel on top because I'm going to put the lid on top to keep the condensation from just soaking over it and just having water just sitting on top of it. Next time, to get a firmer tofu, I think I'm going to use less water. So instead of the 3.5 cups of water that was in the pot, I'll probably go with like 1.5 cups to 2 just to test. See if I can get the 2 have a firm and a soft tofu. Because this one is more like your soft one, definitely for sure. See that? Yeah, definitely your soft one. So next time, I'll reduce the water a bit just to tinker with it and see how I can get a firmer tofu. But that is it, y'all. So give this video a like because now you have seen me make chickpea tofu, and now we can move on to making substitutions for tofu. Any kind of recipe that I come across and have tofu as the main ingredient, or as your protein, as they would say, your meat substitute, I can definitely use this as a substitute without a problem. Now, if you are needing your meat substitute to be white, then this is not going to help you, because this is definitely a yellow and you cannot mask that. So subscribe if you are not a subscriber. Go ahead and subscribe so you can see all these amazing substitutions we have made for alkaline living and all the amazing videos that we're going to make. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see when I post a video. What else was I going to say? Oh, for the not so garlic, I'm tripping. For the Cluck Cluck bouillon, if you do not have that, it is an alkaline chicken bouillon substitute. You can pick that up right there at MrStayHappy.com. I'll put that down in the description box below. Go check it out. Get all your alkaline seasoning, condiments, sauces, and more from there. That will make it much easier for cooking and cut down a lot of time of having to prepare stuff in advance. So that is it, y'all, and until the next video, stay happy.
Uh-huh.